Hi y'all, welcome to my channel Pursuing Peace, and in today's video I am going to be taking you along with me as we plan and prep for the new school year. This first video of my plan and prep series is going to be about cleaning and decluttering, because the first thing you need to do when you prep for the new school year is to clean out the last school year and declutter so you can make room for all of the new curriculum and supplies and everything that you need. I have a room kind of off to the side of our schoolroom that has just kind of become a catch-all. It's our music room, it's where Abby's desk is at, and this here is our supplies closet, our school supplies. And so you can see it's gotten to be kind of a mess. And so I am going to go through and I'm going to clean it out. And whenever I clean out a space, I like to listen to something. And so today I'm listening to the book Mother and Son, The Respect Effect by Emerson Eckrickson. I don't remember his last name, but but I highly recommend this book, you guys. If you have a son, even if it's just one, and even if he's like 4 years old, listen to this book. It's on Spotify, so if you have Spotify, it's free. If not, go to Audible, you can get it on there. It has been life-changing for me and how I interact and deal with my boy. He's 11 years old, and so he's turning into a young man, and I love him so much, and I just didn't realize the way I was saying some of the things, or maybe my face, or, just different ways that I would approach a girl, because we have 4 girls, and I am a girl, is just not the way that they understand love necessarily. So anyway, I highly recommend this book if you have a boy. So the first thing I did there, you saw I cleaned out the floor because I couldn't even get to any of the supplies, and then I took everything out of the very top shelf, which just kind of was again, it's a catch-all. I unpacked our boxes and just kind of put all school supplies in there, knowing that I would at some point go in and organize. So that's what I'm doing here. And here you see a little magical jungle book. It's a coloring book. We love coloring books. So I'm setting aside the coloring books and then the papers, and you see I'm writing stuff down. I'm making a list of the supplies that I need more of. If I notice that I need more paper, or if I ran out of certain things, then I can make a supply list. And I plan on doing another completely different video of school supplies and how I organize those. So the paper you see me organizing here is like a glitter paper, and you will see a little bit of glitter paper kind of all throughout this video. See if you could spot all of the little things that my kids use this glitter paper for. And then this bin is our paint bins, all of our paints, our watercolors, our acrylic paints, and then here in this bigger bin I have our I can't even remember what they called, but you can see them there. They put them on themselves so that way they can not dirty their clothes. But a lot of them are smaller, and so I just kept 2 for my younger kids, and then there's a t-shirt in there too. And then I'm just cleaning everything out, trying to organize it, because I don't really want this bigger bin anymore. I think I end up still using it, but all of our main painting supplies are in that Latchmate bin with the tray on top, and I really like organizing them that way. They can just pull it out from the top if they want to paint, and they have everything that they need there. And then here I'm gonna just take out all of the things off of this white shelf. This is where we have the majority of our school supplies: pencils, paper, erasers, staples, all of your basic school supply needs. And here we have our first day of chalkboard that I got at the Target dollar spot. Gosh, guys, like years and years and years ago. I've used this for all of my babies since my oldest was in kindergarten, I believe. So we've had these for a long time. I only have 3. I only had 3 children in school at the time. But we are able to use them every year for our first day of school pictures. And so you can tell I have a lot of school supplies. If you've ever seen my huge homeschool hauls, you know that I have so much stuff. And so I'm going through and decluttering. Oh, I found this book at the Dollar Tree, and it's a little workbook, and I just love them so much. They have different kinds. I don't know if they have them still at the Dollar Tree, because like I said, we got them so long ago. And then when I saw them again, I just grabbed a whole bunch of them because I knew I wanted to use them for my other children. And I know I've showed them in videos before. So if you look at a kindergarten video, you can probably see them, but they're just little workbooks, you know, for preschool or kindergarten. And they're just so cute and adorable, and they have stickers and all kinds of stuff. And so whenever I got these bins, my goal was always to make labels for them, like for the pencils and for just, you know, erasers and all the different things like that. And I do have a label maker, but as you can see here, I'm having a little bit of trouble. I was able to print one label and then it ran out of batteries. So that batteries went on my supply list of things to get. And then when I organize everything a little bit more later on, then I can make the labels for them. There were things in here, y'all, that I didn't even know we had. You know what I mean? Because I have older kids, and when you have older kids, they tend to put stuff in, or they'll get something from, I don't know, a party or VBS or something from church or something, and they'll just kind of stick it in different places. So that's kind of what is happening here. I know what a lot of this stuff is, but there are some surprises in here. These smaller bins, these plastic ones, I know I got them at Walmart, and you can probably go find them right now at Walmart because all of the school supplies are out. And they're really good for these smaller items like the glue sticks and the highlighters and the pencils and the pens and all of that stuff. Like, I have a bin in here that's specifically like for my pens. And then here I'm looking in a bin and it's highlighters. And so I will put my highlighters and my sticky notes, different things that I have that I want to save. Oh, and here's my little girl bringing me a present. Oh, she knows I like kisses. So, and we had a bag of these. My husband got us a bag of these kisses. So she brought me 3 little kisses so I could keep up my strength, you know. And this bin here is full of paper notebooks. And we use notebooks for our daily checklists, and they need notebooks for their IEW and for their spelling. And so we just have a ton of notebooks just in case. Oh, and folders and pencil pouches, apparently. So, oh my goodness. And you saw me kind of flickering my nails a little bit. I don't even know if that's the right way to say that, but I guess I do that when I am thinking. As I'm going through and editing this video, I see myself doing that a lot. And I guess when I'm thinking, I tend to do that. So that's kind of a little quirk. You can look for that throughout the video also. I think this is the first year, guys, that I'm not going to need to buy crayons. Only my 2 little ones use crayons now. My older ones use markers or color pencils. And I'm kind of bummed because I love buying crayons. And you can see I have a whole mess of crayons already. So I don't think I'm going to need to buy them. I don't know. I might just buy one just for me. Oh, and you can see all of my pens. If you go look at my huge homeschool haul from last year, you could see that I went crazy with pens last year. I have one bin that is full of pencils and one bin that is full of just different kinds of pens. Oh gosh, guys, it is so hot here in El Paso right now. And I will warn you that those erasable friction pens, they will disappear in the heat. So don't use them and then leave whatever it is that you wrote in your car because they will erase. And it's very sad. In here, guys, I am trying to stick all of my highlighters in this bin. Yeah, it's become an issue, and I think it's because I have a problem. Yes, I have a highlighter problem, guys, and I think a pen problem too. Here is an example of what we will find throughout this room and the schoolroom with that glitter paper. So after I organize everything and declutter all of my supplies, I'll go through and I'll clean everything out. And here we go. This is the very last box in our home. We have lived here since November. It is currently July. And I am finally unboxing it. Oh, well, we do have some boxes in the garage, but we won't count those, okay? We just won't count those. And I love these drawing books, these Draw USA. I'm glad I found that because I'm going to need that this year. And they have Draw the World, Draw Africa, all kinds of stuff. So it's really cool. And I actually found a good amount of things in here, including costumes. That was surprising to me. But I found a good amount of things in here that I was looking for, so I'm glad I finally got rid of that box. There were a lot of supplies in that box that were like craft supplies. I do want to get a shelf or something like that where I can have like an art shelf, you know, where we have glitter paper and we have, I have those little tissues that are the bleeding tissues, you know, the ones that you could paint with, I guess you can say. So I want to have stuff like that, you know, like pencil or popsicle sticks, you know. Oh, and here's a box of slime. Just slime. I do enjoy slime, but I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with slime, guys. Those brushes that I have in my hand, those are our good watercolor brushes, and then we have good watercolors that I want to make sure that they get separated somehow, and I need to take them out of that paint bin because my kids will just go in that paint bin and use whatever they want, and a lot of times it's the smaller kids that do that, and so I need to figure out a way to separate those out. These plastic bins I got from Target, and I'll link them down below. I think they're like a Target staple, like they have them all the time, and I think they're Target brand, and I really do like them. The only thing I don't like is that the lid just sits right on top. It doesn't snap shut, but it's okay, and they're stackable. As you can see here, they're stackable, so I'm able to put them back in and stack them up real nicely on that shelf. And I found a ton of construction paper, so that's another thing that I'm not going to need to buy this year is construction paper. That black box there, I don't know if you saw me organizing it, but it has all of our CC stuff, so classical conversations. Like, it's got our tin whistles in it, and it's got the different flip charts for the different cycles, and, you know, just kind of little random CC things that don't really fit anywhere else. So they're in that black box. I'm going to need a new one, though, because that one's tearing. That goes on the supply list. So it feels so much better when everything's organized and clean. And here is all of the stuff that I am giving away. Here are all of the extra supply bins, organization bins that I didn't need anymore. I've got some random Play-Doh still over there. And then over on this other side, I have stuff that needs to go in our game room and trash and just my kind of stuff that I need to put away right there. And then, you know, you get to the point where you can't decide anymore. So that's just a pile of stuff that I didn't know what to do with. Next, I'm going to clean up Abigail's desk. She's my oldest, and she likes to collect a lot of things. She is like her mama. I mean, I'm like, Abby, why do you have all of this stuff? And then David looks at me like, that's my husband. He looks at me like, because she's your daughter. So I go through. This is where she stores all of her curriculum. She'll put, not all of it, I guess, because she does like to put some on top, and you'll see here in just a bit. But this is a file folder drawer. I don't know the right words for things, guys. So I'm going through and trying not to throw away things that I think will be precious to her, like that box, that pink box there is kind of, it looked like it was kind of her treasures. So I don't want to throw that away, but little stuff that I'm like, no, this is trash, I will just kind of toss. But so much fits in this drawer, and I think I can, oh gosh, I think I got this Amazon. I think I can link it down below if they still have this one. And it has the option to put wheels on the bottom, but I didn't do that because our carpet in our last house was really flat. It was those square carpets, you know, that they could change out if one gets dirty, and it doesn't cost very much. I didn't really like that carpet, but everything could slide on it pretty easily. Now we have a house that has real carpet, which is nice. I like the fluffy carpet on my feet. But that drawer on the bottom has a hard time opening and closing, so I have to see if I can find those wheels so I can fix that for her, because she has a hard time opening that. This top drawer has all of her supplies that she needs on a regular basis. So pencils, color pencils, stapler, scissors, erasers, all of the things that she needs to have easy access to. And you'll see in here that I go through and I'm organizing pencils, like colored pencils, because we have Crayola colored pencils, and then we also have pencils from Arteza that are really nice colored pencils. So I'm trying to keep the ones from Arteza for her because she really does like to draw and color, and so I want to keep those for her and then give my other younger kids the Crayola pencils, because they don't care as much. Some of these little organization trays I got from the Dollar Tree, like the one with the 3 little compartments there. That's at the Dollar Tree, like in their kitchen, in their serving tray area. And I've seen it since then, so it's really cool. I really do like those for drawers. And then I think I got the other trays from Amazon. Now I'm trying to clean up the top of her desk, and in her defense, the top of her desk was messy like that because I kept putting stuff on there as I was organizing the rest of the room. So as you can see, she has kind of a triangular gold file holder thingamajig over to the corner there, and she does like to keep the curriculum that she uses on an everyday basis. She just kind of puts it there, so that's fine, and I'll let her organize it the way that she wants to. But I'm just going through and decluttering any old notebooks that she probably doesn't need anymore, any old curriculum, like the Essentials notebook she's not going to need anymore. And I'll just kind of put that in a space where we keep our old curriculum. And guys, I am so bad. I keep everything. Our garage is full of old curriculum. But I am meaning to declutter that also. I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. I don't know when that's going to be, honestly, but I do have bins for all of their old stuff, like memory bins, and so I just need to go through and do it. I have a lot to do. So now I'm finally getting over to our schoolroom. And this here is our rainbow shelf. This has all of our picture books on it. Well, most of our picture books on it. And I decided to organize them by color so that they're the colors of the rainbow. And it's proven to be a fairly good system just because when books need to go back, the girls just put them back based on their color. And if they go somewhere else, then they have a sticker on them. And I'll show you that a little bit later on as we go through the schoolroom and all of our bookshelves. And let me tell you guys, it was hot. It was hot that day. Who am I kidding? It's been hot for a while. I really like the rainbow organization. I think it was a good idea. And honestly, it was my oldest daughter that was like, please do this. Please do this. So I was like, all right, I guess we'll do it. Look at all this dust, guys. I really thought that because we just moved into this house in November, so I really didn't think that it was going to be very dusty on these shelves, but it is so dusty. Dust builds up so quickly. So if you get a chance, at least, the once a year to remove all the books and dust all the shelves, that would be great. Sometimes I'll do it in the middle of the year to get, prep for the new semester, but I don't know. It's also Christmas around that time, so sometimes I don't get a chance to do it. But and now all of these books, we have so many books, which I love. I absolutely love. Oh, this is my CD player, and I really like it, but we actually haven't used it. And when I say I like it, I just like the way it looks. But we actually haven't used it yet. I thought about listening to Story of the World or just different CDs. We just haven't done it yet. And this is all of the books that my Challenge A girl is going to read this year. And I'm looking forward to it. The first one is Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And she's like, oh, I've already read that one. I've got that one. But I'm sure she'll read it again. And I'm sure it'll only take her a few days to read it because She just consumes books. Oh, and I'm going to go through it. I'm going to show you what these books are, because these are not our picture books. Well, some of them are, but they are books that are within a certain curriculum, and mostly from Beautiful Feet books. So these are the ones, that's my girl. These are the ones that are going to have the stickers on them. So that way I know which books go to which curriculum. And here's the ancient history curriculum from Beautiful Feet books. Most of these we have not used yet. I'll let you know which ones we have used. I just bought them because I just wanted all the books. I love the books that they offer from Beautiful Feet. So yeah, you see me putting all of the books that go with that curriculum right there. And then these are labels that I have on these shelves so that I know, okay, these are the math books, these are the American history books, these are the history nonfiction books, these are the science books, you know, and I'll try to show you some of these throughout this video also. We love these circumference books. I have all of them, and they are really well done. They describe kind of complicated math topics in an amazing way. I still think of it because he's like circumference, you know, so round, and his wife is Lady Diameter, and their son is Prince Radius. So it's a really cool way to learn math. Oh, and here comes my husband, just wanting to say hi because he got home from work. Oh man, here he comes again. Oh goodness. Oh, he's so funny. Oh, I love him. Oh, these are Beautiful Feet books, Seasons of Field. Oh, here's the curriculum or the teacher's guide. We love this one. This one we have used, and we love this one so much. I didn't get all the way through it, and Beautiful Feet now has an intermediate level of this one. It's a nature study. It's called Far Afield, and I am just saving up to buy that one. So here is an example of the stickers that I put on here. So like all of that, the ones on that shelf has the blue sticker. And here's an example of the Beautiful Feet notebooks, how they used to look. It's just a plain notebook, you see, and they gave you a lot of freedom to kind of do whatever you want. They gave you suggestions and stuff. I do like the newer notebooks that are more structured, because I just need more structure. I need more direction, guys. If you just tell me, oh, just go out in nature and draw a leaf, I'm like, wait, but what do you mean draw a leaf? Which leaf? And how do I know what leaf it is? And and I'm just not very good at figuring it out on my own, guys. I need help. We got character studies and history of the horse, and my oldest loves horses, so I decided to just go ahead and get that one. And here are the teaching character through literature. We went through this a little bit. This is kind of their new guide here for the primary level. Yes, for the primary levels. But it's only a digital copy. So I printed it out and I took it to Staples and I got it bound. And I haven't gone through this one, but the books for these studies are really good, and I like just having them in my house so that my kids could read them. So you might be thinking, well, how in the world do you keep track of all of these books, Dina? Well, I have a library app, and I'll link it down below. Unfortunately, I don't think the app that I use is available for iPhones. I think it's only available for Androids, but I'm sure that there is an iPhone version of a home library app where you can keep track of all of your books. So if you could see my face, I love this curriculum. This is the very first curriculum that we used with Beautiful Feet books. It's the Around the World in Picture books. This one right here is the very first one that we used. Oh, and I just fell in love with the teacher's guides. I mean, look how beautiful and gorgeous that is. Oh my goodness. And this is when I really started to realize that they learn so much from just reading a picture book. I just didn't know. I didn't grow up a reader. So I just didn't know how good books help teach. And so we have volume 1, and then you see on the next side is volume 2, and they just have different countries. And we've done a few in both of those, and I just want to pull them out again. They are made to go until I think the 3rd or 4th grade, but I'm going to try to pull these out soon again because I just love those so much. So like I was saying about the app, I'm pretty sure there's an iPhone version of it, but I'll link it down below. This one is our music appreciation. I forgot to show you guys this in our end of year video review, where I reviewed all of our family subjects, because we did do this one, not all the way through, but we did a good chunk of it, and I loved it. And it comes with this. It's the Book of Composers. Believe this is the only book that it comes with, but it's so well written and we loved it. And it has Spotify playlists and of course rabbit trails where you can go and get your own books if you want to. It's just so good. We loved it so much. So I forgot to include that in my end of year video, which I'll link down below, my curriculum review. This is the art appreciation one from Beautiful Feet Books, and they recently came out with both of those, like within the last year or so. And this one comes with the Book of Artists, and we study artists over the years, so I'm going to pull this one out this year, I think, based on who we're studying or what time period we're studying. I think I'm going to look through this one because they're just so good. Oh, and they do come with these cards, these picture cards, and there's a whole bunch of them. I didn't want to go through and show you all of them. But there's a whole bunch of them. And it also has an art notebook. So this one again is specific, and it's a little bit more structured. It's not as structured as their Texas history one, but it is a little bit more structured in that it's kind of like you can decide what you like about the art, and it's got vocabulary words in there. You can see that. And it's divided into sections and stuff. So I do like that. So. And see, I find random books throughout these shelves. Like that drawing book is not supposed to be in there. This is like our reading books. So I do find random things. Oh, this is our U.S. history map from Beautiful Feet Books. I wanted to show this to you because I had mentioned it before. And this is very similar to our huge Texas map that we have. And you can see how big it is. And then I just hang it up. And I do have one for each child. It does recommend one for each child so they can color in the state as they're learning about it. We haven't quite done that yet, but you can see how big they are, which is really nice when you're trying to get, especially to those eastern states. Oh, and here's my husband again with some good Big Red. If you're from Texas, you know what Big Red is. Oh, and I'm trying to be good. If you saw me right there, I said no, because I'm trying to be good and drink sodas only on Sundays, and this day was not a Sunday. But I love me some Big Red, y'all. Today is the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. I know when you see this, it won't be the 4th of July, but today is when I'm filming this voiceover, and believe me, we are going to drink some Big Red today. Right there, I was showing you that Rascal book because I will also find bookmarks throughout our books because my 12-year-old is a voracious reader and she just loves to read books. And so she'll just grab a book off the shelf, stick a bookmark in it, and then put it back. And I don't understand that because I'm not a reader, but she loves it. And so it's funny. I like seeing those bookmarks around. These books here are some really good art books. They're like little picture book biographies. I believe they're called The Greatest Artists and The Greatest Composers, The Greatest, I don't know. I can't remember what else, but we have a whole bunch of those because they're really good. I believe that they are out of print, so you can get them on Amazon or at your library or maybe on Thrift Books, but I think some of them are out of print. But I believe you can still get them on Amazon. Some of them just might be a little bit more pricey. Oh, and here's Beautiful Feet's U.S. Geography. I've got both of them. I've got the primary grades and I've got the intermediate grades and all of the books to go with them. And we have not done those yet. Oh, but I don't know. Again, I want to, but there's just so little time, guys. This section here, this actually is an overflow from our rainbow books, picture books. These are the white books and the black books, brown books. They kind of overflow onto here. There's a lot of books with a white spine, guys. I didn't realize how many books have white spines and blue spines. Those are by far the most that we've got. And so I decided to just kind of stick them over here on this side. It just made sense to kind of keep the picture books flowing off to the side there. And then here we've got our science books. Those right there were all Usborne books. As you could tell, underneath there we've got our history books, but these are like non-fiction books. And here's another gift, but this time from my husband. Oh, he just likes to give me things. Like, he did let me drink a little bit of his Big Red, and he likes to give me chocolate. What more could a woman ask for, you know? Oh, it's so funny. And you can see I don't have my headphones on here because all of my children are in this room and my husband is sitting down in the corner in this room. So we're just kind of chatting and talking as I'm cleaning and filming this for you guys. So it was kind of a fun time to just sit there. Yeah, on this shelf we have our science books, and we have a lot of science books, and I try to go through and declutter as much of them as possible, but I don't know, I just want all of them, guys. I just want all of them. And we have History of Science here from Beautiful Feed Books. Again, I have not gone through this, and this looks like it's an older one of their older studies, but I haven't gone through this at all. But again, I just wanted the books. And then I believe the one there is our medieval history, which we did do a good chunk of this year. See, and then I just go through and I put back everything that needs to be put back, like if they were in the wrong place. And then the last thing I do with our picture book shelves and our curriculum shelves is I make a list of all of the labels that I need to redo, because you saw I kind of organized them differently in there and put stuff in different places. Because when I unpacked in November, I just kind of put stuff anywhere I could because I just wanted to get them out of the boxes and onto the shelves. But now I'm really going through and seeing, okay, what fits where and what looks better here, and so I want to put the right labels on the right shelves. Now I'm moving on from the shelves, and I'm taking down my timeline cards from the last week of CC from last year, and gonna wipe down all of these desks and empty the drawers, and just clean out everything that's inside the drawers and under the desks, because there's we eat snacks here too, so sometimes there's just leftover, little crumbs of Doritos, So I'm gonna go through, clean underneath there, or a pencil will fall and we'll forget to pick it up or whatever, and so I'll go through. And I really do love these desks. They are from Target. I haven't seen this color at Target for a while, but they do have this type of desk. It's just a lighter brown. Right there you could see some stuff there on the bottom. The part there that is kind of, I don't know if you could tell, it's kind of back behind the wall. You can open it up, and inside you can actually plug in the table, and it's got a little extension cord. So then this desk is good, if you use a laptop and you need to charge your laptop or charge your phone or charge whatever. I don't ever really use that. I just kind of have left that alone there because we don't really use any sort of thing like that at this desk. But if that's what you're needing, then these desks are really good. The only downside about these desks is how thin these drawers are. I can't I can't stack a whole lot of things, so they are pretty thin, but they have served us well over the years. I think I bought them, gosh, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, and they've moved with us. This is the third house that they've been in, and they've got a few scuff marks on it. You'll see here in just a bit. I try to wipe something off, and some of it does come off because it's dirty, but then that part right there is just a little bit scuffed up. So, it's gotten, its share of love. But they have held up really well, and I do really love these chairs too. I got them on Amazon, and I'll link those chairs down at the bottom. And here I'm just cleaning off the chalkboard, and I'm going to go on to my library app that I was talking about earlier, and these are just books that I've gotten recently. So I'm going to go and enter them in. I just have to scan it, and usually I can find the book, and then I just click here and add it, and then the information pops up, and then I can edit that information, like if I want to put it under the cycle 1 category or cycle 2 or whatever. And then that way I can look up all of my books that are in my cycle 1 category or cycle 3 category, and then it'll bring them all up, so that way I know what we have for that cycle. Here I'm showing you another option for the sticker. This person here used duct tape because these are all used books. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing, but the edges don't kind of flap off like my other ones do, so it's a pretty good option. Sometimes you can't find the book in their catalog, and so you just search for it. I searched for it online, or you could just put it in manually. See there, I found the book, and so I can just add it. Sometimes the barcodes don't work very well, and so, or it's a different barcode, or it's an old book, or that barcode is being used for a different book. And so you have the option of searching for it online, or you could just add it all completely in manually. And then I just go and put away the books where they belong. Here are some of the chapter books, and then some of them are picture books. So then I just put them away. Now I'm going to head over to the next section, which are the big green bookshelves. And what I'm listening to here is I'm listening to Psalms 22. I decided this year to read through the entire Bible again. And the way I'm doing that is by listening to it on the YouVersion app. So I'm listening to it, and then I also dive in like deeper in Bible study right now. I'm still deep diving into the book of Leviticus, and it just kind of is what I do when a women's Bible study is paused for the summer, or I just don't have something that I'm doing with another group of ladies. Then I'll just continue to work on Leviticus. And don't let anybody tell you that Leviticus is boring. It is not. It is like the best. I am loving it so very much. Like I said before, when I unpacked all of these books, I just kind of put them in whatever I thought looked decent, but I've never really liked the way that it looks. So what I did is I took a picture of my bookshelf, the way that it was, and I asked ChatGPT to organize it in an aesthetically pleasing way. And this is what it showed. It gave me 2 different options. I don't know why my bookshelf is wider in one option than the other. So I just kind of took elements of both of those that I liked, and just kind of started taking the books off of the shelf. And so this is what it looks like beforehand, and it's not awful, but it's not great, So then I realized, okay, I need to just take all of these books off of these shelves so that I can have a clean slate to organize everything and put it all on the shelf again. Some of these books were quite dusty, guys. So then I go and just dust the shelves off. And as you can see here, I'm looking at my phone because I'm like, okay, what did I like about it? What did I not like about it? How can I make this bookshelf look nice? Because this is actually a really good bookshelf. It's I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's the Hems or the Hems series at IKEA. They have it in white and I don't know, in a lighter brown maybe, or darker brown. But I really like these green shelves. And I've been wanting them for a long time. So when we moved here, I finally just decided to get them. And so you can see here, I don't have my headphones on anymore. I finished the chapters of the day that I needed to read, and I stopped it, and then we decided to listen to music. And you can't hear me now, but I am singing. And that's why my girl is kind of going around and dancing a little bit too. So here is a preview of what it looked like beforehand. And then this is what it looks like after. I know maybe it doesn't look completely different to you guys, but I really like it a lot better. It just makes more sense. And I was able to put our games that look like books down at the bottom shelf, which I had been wanting to do. So I made more room, so it was good. And there's my daughter. And now I'm moving on to this white IKEA shelf. And I'm going to clean out our nature box, which is really just a utensils box from, I think maybe Walmart. And it didn't fit in any of our drawers anymore, so I just started using it as a nature box. And this IKEA shelf has really moved around with us for like so many years, guys. So many years. I think it's one of the very first things that we got. IKEA furniture is really good. Like, it's better quality than Walmart furniture, than Target furniture. It holds up really well. And this one has gotten scratched up. Like, you can see on the sides here where it's gotten scratched up from the move, and on the other side it's gotten scratched up. But it holds really well. And since these are like staples at IKEA, you're always able to find accessories like these drawers. I believe I got these drawers a few years ago too, but even recently I went shopping at IKEA and I was able to get a few more inserts for these little cubbies, so that way I can organize some of the supplies that I got. And I love that IKEA always has these shelves, and they're not very expensive. Like, this is under $100, this whole shelf cubby. What is it called? The calyx, I believe. And it's under $100. I think they're like $79 for this white one. I think the brown ones may be a little bit more, like $89, but still, it is well worth the money, and they hold so much. As you can see here, this section here is for our early readers. And where I decided to put this shelf specifically is in our formal dining room, and right behind me is our table, and it's kind of a tight squeeze right here. And so I decided to switch the drawers down to the bottom that hold all of our Yodo cards. I decided to put that down at the bottom because like they were too low for her to really see them. And same thing with these books down at the bottom here, like our Usborne books. They were too low for anybody to really see them because it's also a tight spot. So you're not sitting on the floor right there, you know? So I decided to switch everything. So there's school bins, which were right there on the top, I'm going to put down at the bottom, and then the books that are down at the bottom I'm going to put up higher, so that way you can kind of notice them more, and then they'll be read more. And all of these books right here are Usborne books, and they're just kind of our overflow of our big Usborne books that didn't fit on the other shelf, and they fit perfectly here, so I wanted to put them here. Like I said, we have a lot of science books, guys. And specifically Usborne books, because I was just in love with Usborne books a few years ago, and I still am, but we just don't use them as much, and probably because they're just so low to the ground and we don't notice them as much. So I wanted to put them up higher so we can really dive into them this year. And there's school bins. This is for my two younger girls. I used to have school bins for all of my children, but since they have their own desks now, my three big kids just have their curriculum in their desks. These are the kids that I need to do everything with them still, so their stuff is still in these bins. And then this last gray school bin that's over here is our math bin. And I'll show you that math bin a little bit later on in another video. I'm planning on doing a supplies video, and I think I'll show it to you there, or it might be another like more curriculum organization video. I don't remember which one I'm gonna show it to you at, but at some point I'll show you the inside of that math bin with all of our math supplies. And here I got this math wheel. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's a math wheel from Usborne, but I think you can get it from different places, like even Amazon, I think. And I mostly use this like during the summer. The kids will pull this out, or I'll put it on their checklist for the summer to pull it out and do these little math wheel activity games. And it's self-correcting too, so it's really good. I do have to sit there and explain it the first time, but then once they get it, they get it. So then after wiping everything down, I do have a cloth that goes over here, but I'm washing it, so I'm not gonna put that in yet. And then I just put everything back the way it was. And then I tackle our next shelf, and I did the same thing. I put it into ChatGPT and I said, hey, ChatGPT, tell me how to do this, show me how to decorate this shelf. And so I start at the top, and I have to water my plant. I love this plant. It's really great, and it looks so nice, and it grows like by itself. And I love it so much. A friend gave it to me when she was leaving, and I have propagated it, I believe is what it's called, when you just take a bit and kind of make more plants with it. I don't know what it's called. I'm not a green thumb type of person, but this plant makes me look good. And I was able to take some of these and make them into their own different plants and then give them to people when we left Arizona. And so that was really nice. I was glad that I was able to do that. So Darcy, if you're watching this video, thank you for the plant. I've loved it. And as you can see, it moved with us. So we didn't move too far. So I was able to take it along for the ride. And it got a front row seat in our move. So the top shelf there is all of our Christian Heroes Then and Now books. On the left side is the kind of chapter books. And then on the right side are the picture books. And so I have those up there, and then that second shelf is like my mama books, and then the rest of the shelves are for the Good and the Beautiful books from their Good and Beautiful library. And here is a picture of the before, and then here is the after. And let's see, down at the bottom, we have just random things, honestly, like really random stuff down at the bottom. And if you move over like past the windows, then we have this little cart here. And people always ask me about this cart. I got it actually a friend sold it to me at her garage sale, but I've seen them at Marshall's. I have not been to Marshall's in probably over a year, so I don't know if you can find something like that at Marshall's still, but I'm sure you can. Marshall's always has that kind of stuff. Marshall's, Home Goods, maybe Ross, TJ Maxx, that kind of place. And on the top there, I have our dry erase markers and erasers and different things like that for our dry erase board, which is just off to the side of that wall, just to the right of that. And then these organizers I got at the Target Dollar Spot. Gosh, I don't even know how long, but they fit perfectly in here. So I just want to keep them in here, even though I'm taking some of that stuff out. And then this bin on the bottom shelf I got at Walmart maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And this is where I hold our read aloud bins. And I've shared these and shown these in another video. It's one of my favorite purchases. And each bin has a different activity in there, like a quiet activity like geosticks or brain flakes, or erasers or something like that. I change them every once in a while. That way when I'm reading aloud and they don't want to color or anything, they can just pull one of those bins out and they can play with something but still be able to listen as I'm reading. And then this is kind of a leftover from last year's Beautiful Feet Medieval History. And here you can see where our whiteboard hangs. And I use this whiteboard a lot for our essentials. And look at that. See, it right on the top there is it just gets so dusty. So you just want to kind of do that every once in a while where you clean it up. And this next shelf I also got at IKEA. It's a tall, skinny shelf, and it's part of their Billy bookcase series, I believe it is. On the top there, those binders house our timeline cards, and this is where I keep like the extra Echoes books, like New World Echoes or Ancient World Echoes or whatever it is I'm not using for that cycle for CC. This next shelf is like all of my teacher's guides, and then those binders down there are our symposium binders. And again, this Billy bookcase is just, it has held up over so many moves. I think maybe like this is the 5th house that we've been in since we've had this bookcase. So I'm telling you guys, IKEA is, I know they're not known for their, amazing quality, but these bookcases are really well done. Even the kind of the cheaper ones, they're well done enough that they last a good amount of time. Now, during this last move, I did lose some of these shelf holder thingy jiggers. So you see here that I'm trying to actually make the hole a little bit bigger so that way I can fit another one of I don't even know what they're called, the little things, you see the silver things that hold the shelves up. I have some other ones, but they're not the IKEA ones. Then finally I just decided, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna look online and see if I can find these because they're really unique, and apparently you can just go to IKEA and have them ship you some of these extra supplies. I didn't know that. So I'm glad I looked it up because I did order some, and by the next week I got them in the mail. You see how they look kind of different than any of the other ones that you would get like on Amazon. They're kind of unique to IKEA, but I was able to get them and I put them in, and now I have a shelf again, which is really good because having no shelf right there was just kind of a waste of space. So I'm so glad that IKEA provides that kind of service. The pink and blue binder there is my essentials stuff, my teacher stuff for my essentials kids. And then the bottom binders are Texas history binders. And then moving to the right of that shelf is our little symposium nook. It's just kind of a little nook here in between our formal dining room and our staircase to the right of me. And so this is kind of where I sit when we have our symposium time, which is our morning basket time. So again, when I unpacked my books, I just didn't really know where to put anything. And so I just kind of put stuff wherever made sense at the time, and it was fine for, you know, a semester that we were in this house already. But now as I'm cleaning everything out and decluttering a little bit, then I can figure out a little bit better spaces for everything. This basket is our symposium basket or our morning basket. I've had this basket for a while. I believe I got it at Marshall's. You know, one of those places, Home Goods, Marshalls, something like that. Here are our Skittles. If you saw my end of year review video, you know that for our Bible time, I do review questions and I give the kids Skittles. Whoever answers the question right gets a Skittle. And apparently I had just left the Skittles package in the symposium basket because we do it for our morning time, so it makes sense that it's in there. I decided to just go ahead and throw those away, and I'll get them new fresh Skittles for the new year. And so as I'm cleaning, I'm kind of pulling out different books that I think we will probably need for the new year, like that 50 States book and all of the American history books and stuff like that we're definitely going to need for this coming cycle 3, which is American history. And it just feels good to just kind of clean everything and put the chair back, my little chair that I sit on for symposium. It just feels so good to have everything nice and clean. And then this last thing that I'm doing is I am just refreshing our pencils and our markers. I'm going to finally get rid of that one that has a little smiley face. I don't know, maybe I'll give them to the girls upstairs. They've written on them and we've had that one for years, so I think I'm just going to get rid of it for this year. And yeah, so here is just kind of an overview of how everything looks after I have cleaned it and decluttered it. It feels so much better, and I'm glad that I do this. So this is why I like to do this first, is because it just refreshes everything. I can see what I have, I toss out what I don't need, and then when I go to the store and buy my supplies, then I don't end up buying multiple of the same things that I already have just because I didn't know where it was at, you know. And so it was really good to just get rid of some stuff and clean everything out and just get everything ready for the new year. So I know this was a long video, but thank you guys for sticking around with me and for joining me as I declutter and clean our schoolroom for the new coming homeschool year. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see my other Plan and Prep with Me videos that are coming out this summer. And let's be friends. Follow me over on Instagram at Dina_pursuing peace. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you're having a blessed day, and I will see you next time in another video. Bye-bye.